Yes or no, guys? Can all of you see this?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. How are you, Abhinav?
Fine, sir.
Fine. Okay. So at last class, like it's 1 week now. Even I forget what did I teach you guys? Alkyl substituents naming now and non-alkyl substituents naming. Are you guys okay with okay, fine. Let me give you a few questions, then only I can understand, right? So write the question. Write the name of alkyl substituents. Substituents for following. You all know how to identify the substituents, right? After the identification of functional group, unsaturation, and parent chain, whatever remains in the molecule those are the substituents, okay? So A, okay, so this is C double bond O. OH. So can you guys try these? How are you, Muhammad?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Fine. Okay. Good. Let me know if you're done with the A, okay? If you're done with the A, send the answer for the alkyl substituent in the chat. Yes, Reba, correct. Waiting for Muhammad, Abhinav, and Sarah. Yes, Abhinav, did you identify the functional group? Yes, Abhinav, yes or no? What about Sarah? Did you identify the functional group, Sarah? Hello, Sarah, am I audible? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. I sent the answer.
Actually, you have sent the answer. Okay, fine. I just saw that. Methyl eth. Okay. Correct. Very good. Very good. I'm glad you. Okay, good. What about Abhinav? What about Abhinav? No, Muhammad Sheikh. No, that's not right. Yes, Reba. Very good. Correct. Muhammad Sheikh, please start studying. Okay, please start studying. Start studying the notes. What about Muhammad Umar? Please write this question. You have just started. Write this question. Yes, very good. Very good, Reba. Correct. Okay, Abhinav is not here. He got disconnected. Yes, Muhammad Umar. Good. Okay. So those who cannot do, please see here. This is C double bond O. This is C double bond O. That is why the functional group will be on. And we can't see any double bond or triple bond. That is why unsaturation will be equal to AN and the parent. So I will start from this particular terminal, this end of the carbon chain, and I go till here. And whatever remains, this is parent, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why this will be bute. Okay. And after that, we see that there is only one carbon atom, which is as the substituent. Okay, we have not named this. So this is substituent. So the substituent will be methane. Now, if I look at here, then I can see the functional group, which is, sorry, the functional group is OL. This is OH. And after that, the unsat is En, because we see a double bond here. Then if we want to write the parent, then we have to start with this terminal here, which is nearest to the functional group, and then move on to here. So we can see that whatever remains, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, again bute, and there is a substituent here. So the substituent will be ethyl. Okay. Now coming to the C question here, again the functional group as I can see is OL, the unsat is En, the parent starting from this carbon which is having OH. We have already taken OH. And if I move till here and I will go towards the double bond because I want to have the double bond in my main chain or the parent chain. So the parent is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is pent, which will be pent. And we have two substituents here. So substituents are, there are two. One is methane. The other one is also methane. That is why I will say the substituent is dimethyl. Okay, this is dimethyl. Okay. So I think most of you guys are okay with the alkyl substituent. Okay, alkyl substituent. Now I want you to try out this question, all of you. What is this? D. Okay, try this. Wait, sorry. Try this question. You have to tell me the functional group is OL. The unsaturation is EN. You have to tell me the parent. And if there is any substituent, please tell me about the substituent. Okay. So these two things you have to tell me, parent and substituent. And what one chat? No, Reba, can you please turn the mic on? That is not right way, na? We are not writing the parent like that, na? वो तो एक molecule हो गया पूरा. The answer that you have given, correct, Reba?
Yes, sir.
है ना? So can you please correct that? The parent will be what? Yes, Sarah, correct. Okay, okay. I mean, Sarah, your parent is correct, but not the substituent. Okay. Okay, fine. So see, this is a new type of substituent that we are seeing, right? This is a new type of substituent. See, so don't worry about it. Parent is what? As you can all know, parent will be starting from the functional group carbon, going towards the double bond carbon. Okay, and the number of carbon atoms will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That is why not hexane, but it will be hex. Now this is the substituent here. This is the substituent. But okay, how many carbons? So there's only one substituent which has 3 carbon. So this will be propyl. I mean, right now we can say that this is a propyl. But if I look at the structure here, for example, OH 1, 2, right? So this 1, 2, 3. Now I will again say that this is also propyl, but obviously all of you, can you see that this structure, which is let us say the alpha structure, and this is the beta structure, both of these are different, yes or no? Can all of you see that?
Yes, sir.
These two are different, but obviously there is one thing which is common, but that this substituent also has 3 carbons and this substituent also has 3 carbons. Now we have to change how are we going to name these type of differences. How are we going to tackle these type of differences? Okay, so what do you think? What is different here in these two structure, alpha and beta, the substituent? What is different? So if you look at propyl, then there are 3 different carbon atoms, right? There are 3 different carbon atoms. This is our propyl group. Okay, this is our propyl group. Now, obviously, you can see that these 2 atoms are same. Yes or no? These 2 are same. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
All of you can see that these 2 are same. Both of them are attached to 1 carbon atom. This left one also is attached to 1 carbon atom. This is also attached to 1 carbon atom. But if I look at this carbon atom, it is different. Okay, it is different. Now, in these 2, alpha and beta, what is different? The point of attachment. Yes or no? Can all of you see that? The point of attachment is different. Okay, so we will start with difference. We will tackle the different points of attachment here, and we will start with 3 carbon atoms. Okay, let us start with, if you have 3 carbon atom as substituent. Okay, different points of attachment of alkyl substituent to main chain. To main chain. Okay. Now starting with 3 carbons. Now, as we have just drawn, in 3 carbon, we will have 2 points of attachment. Either the main chain will be attached to this terminal carbon, or it can be attached to the middle carbon here. Now, when it is attached to the terminal carbon, we see that this is propyl, simple, or we sometimes also refer this to N-propyl, normal propyl. Okay. Now, this is referred to isopropyl because if you look at the point of attachment, it is, if I break this here, it is giving me same number of carbon atoms. That is why iso means same. So if it is in the middle, that is why you say that this is isopropyl. This is isopropyl. Okay. So there are only 2 point of attachment if you have 3 carbon. That means in the alpha structure here, this would be named as isopropyl and not propyl. This is isopropyl. Okay, this is isopropyl. The structure here. आ रहा है आप लोगों को? Are you guys getting this? Yes or no? Sara, Reba, Abhinav, Muhammad Umar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, no? Okay. Let me know if you're done.
Yes, sir.
Done. Muhammad Umar, can you please turn the mic on? Can you tell me what is the difficulty here?
Isopropyl, the difference.
Okay, you are not able to differentiate between these two, propyl and isopropyl. I hope you can see the difference. Yes or no?
Are you asking for the difference? Yes, I can see the difference.
You can see the difference. No, that's it. Nothing else. Now, if you have 2 types of carbon atoms, I hope you can see that. If I look at the propyl group, we have 2 types of carbon atom. These 2 terminal carbons are attached to only 1 carbon, and
Yes.
this particular middle one is attached to 2 carbons. So that is why we see that these 2 are equivalent. This one and this two terminal one are equivalent, and this is something different. So rather, if we attach on this carbon atom or this carbon atom, it means the same, but it means very different thing if I attach to this carbon atom. Okay, that's it. Nothing.
Okay.
Point of attachment. Okay, point of attachment. Just that. So for 3 carbon atoms, we have only 2 sets of attachments. Now look at 4 carbon atoms. Now, if you have 4 carbons, then you will be having, first of all, this will be normal butyl, N-butyl, or simple butyl. Okay, simply butyl. Simply butyl. If the point of attachment is here, sorry, use the same color. This is secondary butyl. So just new faces and new names, nothing else. Okay, new faces, new names. Now again, if I look at this group, this is 4 carbon. This is 1 carbon, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if the point of attachment is one of these carbons, the terminal one, then this is known as isopropyl. Because again, you can see that if I break this, then I'm getting 2 same number of carbon atoms. Okay, so this is isobutyl. I hope you can see the difference between isobutyl and isopropyl. So isopropyl has 1 carbon less, nothing else. Okay, this is isobutyl. Yes. Now, if the same fragment, it is attached by this carbon atom, which is in the center, this would be named as 3rd butyl. Okay, so let me also give you examples for all of these. Now, for ease, what I will be doing, I will be making a cyclohexane. In cyclohexane, we already have 6 carbon atoms. That is why this will be the main chain, and there can be a butyl group attached like this. So 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, and 4 carbon. If you have secondary butyl, it would look something like this. So we have 4 carbon atoms, which is attached like this. If I have isobutyl, it will be attached something like this. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms are attached, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. This is the isobutyl. And if you have tertiary butyl, it won't look like this. It would not look like a fidget spinner. It would look something like this. Okay. So 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon. So this is butyl attached here. Substituent is butyl. Here it is secondary butyl. This is isobutyl. And this is third butyl. Okay. Let me know if you're done. The only thing which is common in all of these substituents is that all of them have 4 carbons in them with different points of attachment. So these are your substituents. Done, guys?
Done, sir.
Okay. Now let us look at
So
5
for
carbon.
the secondary butyl,
Sec-butyl, yeah.
in that it will always be on the second carbon from either side.
Either side, no? These 2 carbons are same. For example, these 2 carbons are same, and similarly, these 2 carbons are also same, no?
Yes.
Again, similarly for isobutyl, any one of these carbons can be fine. For normal butyl, this carbon or this carbon will be fine. Okay. Can I move, Sarah?
Wait,
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
drawing.
Acha, okay. Muhammad Umar. Why is your voice lagging, Muhammad Umar? Internet is not stable. Awsaf, how are you? Hello.
Hello, yes sir, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm also good. Thank you. You were there in one of previous class, right? On
Yeah, no,
Wednesday.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I
On-
couldn't speak because my mic wasn't working.
Okay. But did you attend the whole class or did you leave in between?
No, I attended the entire class.
You attended the entire class. Okay. I forgot which school you are from. Which school are you are from?
Javri Indian School.
You're a friend of Najib.
Yeah, Najeeban Mohchek.
Acha, Mohammed Sheikh. Okay. So this is your first class in IUPAC nomenclature, right?
Yes.
Okay. So did you get any time or did you get the links for the previous lectures? No.
No, it's only
No.
Wednesday. And yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can ask Nishkar sir, okay, for the lectures. Then he may give it to you. So, Apu, like, are you getting these or yes or no? Because it's a bit different from what you would have learned from school. I mean, the way at least.
Yes, I'm trying.
Just keep trying. You will get the
Yes.
hang of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Umar, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for the 5 carbons, what am I writing? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So for 5 carbons, what you see that there is a normal. This is 5 carbons, right? So you have the point of attachment is one of these terminals. Then you will have normal pentyl. Now the important one is isopentyl. So only one of these, okay, not these, not this one, neither this one, okay. So only one of these carbon atoms. This will be isopentyl. And if you have a structure like this, in which the center carbon and there are 4 other carbons attached to it, but the point of attachment is one of the terminal carbons. This situation, it is known as neopentyl. Okay, sorry. Just a thing, this iso does not have a dash, and pentyl also does not have a dash. Isopentyl. This is neopentyl. Okay. So again, I'm taking cyclohexane. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 2 carbons, and in the third carbon we have groups attached. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons attached. So again, this group, okay. So this is normal pentyl, this is isopentyl. Let us draw the neopentyl also. So this is 1 carbon. This carbon is attached. Okay, so this is neopentyl. Okay, so third butyl and neopentyl, I hope you can find the difference. There's a difference of 1 carbon. And this carbon is attached, neither this carbon, not this carbon. Done? Done, guys? No.
Done, sir.
Okay. Done. Okay. What about others? Sarah, Muhammad Umar, Osaf, and Muhammad Sheikh?
Done, sir.
Done?
Done.
Okay. Wait a question. Have you studied Osaf? Have you studied IUPAC nomenclature in the school?
No, sir, because our teacher traveled to India and there's some other teacher who's teaching. She's just giving the notes.
So she's just giving you the notes. Okay, that's
Yeah,
bad.
that's how our first term exam went.
Okay, so like you did not learn anything. I mean, did you have any other questions that time?
No, she gave MCQs because we had MCQ exams. She gave all the important MCQ questions, and from there,
Okay,
all the
important.
questions came.
Okay, like important, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So write the names of substituent in following. Number 1. And where are you from, Osaf?
Sir, Bangladesh.
Okay. Najib is also from Bangladesh, no?
Yes, sir.
Muhammad Sheikh is from, I think, India. Yeah?
Yes,
Muhammad
sir.
Sheikh? Yeah, from India. Like Hyderabad, I guess, right? No.
Mumbai.
So you're from Mumbai. Okay. Which part? Mumbai?
Mahims.
Mahim. You know Marathi?
No, sir.
You don't know Marathi?
No.
So you're not from Mumbai. You're from somewhere else? No, in the sense like maybe your parents' have settled in Mumbai, but you're essentially from somewhere else? Muhammad Shah? You don't know? Yes, Muhammad, you're from Mumbai only.
Yeah, sir. I'm from Mumbai.
Okay, but like essentially also from Mumbai, like for a very long time.
My
Aapke
parents,
dada-
they know Marathi, but I don't know.
You don't know Marathi. So learn Marathi. You should know at
Inshallah.
least. Inshallah. Sir. There are two types of inshallah. In my like 11th, 12th standard, I used to have a maths teacher. He used to say that there are two types of inshallah. One is inshallah ta'ala. Okay. And there is one is inshallah ta'ala. You understand the difference between these two? Yes, Muhammad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is this? What's your inshallah? Ta'ala or ta'ala? Huh?
No, sir. The first one.
First one, ta'ala. Okay. Learn some Marathi. I was in Mumbai for 8 months in my master's, and then Corona happened. But I learned some Marathi. Very okay. Reba is fine. Okay, for the 2 one I have to check. And the third one is yes, correct. Yes, Reba, correct. No. For the first one, Reba. For the first one, आप हड़बड़ा गए.
Yes, sir.
For the first one, recheck na parent. Recheck the parent. Yes, Muhammad Umar, that is right. Can you see what mistake you did, Reba?
Sir, does it go down instead of right?
I mean, you tell me. You tell me na. Why you are asking me? दिखा के नहीं आप. Oh my God, अभी तो आया सर नहीं. Oh my God, no. Okay. Yes, Muhammad Umar, good. Third one. Yes. Correct, Muhammad Umar. Reba, you need to check all of your answers, I guess. Even the third one. Sarah, you need to check the third one. And the fourth one also, Sarah. Sarah, third and fourth. So Muhammad Umar is taking all the time to identify functional group, parent, and only then he's identifying the substituent. That is why he is being right. Like I hope he's using all the not tricks, but all the steps, terminal to terminal, then waiting on the junction, choosing a left or right, all those things. Yes, Umar? Are you doing all those things? Yes. Yes, Umar. Okay. So OH we have, that is the functional group. We have functional group that is OH. And then you have unsat, which is AN. And sorry, why I'm writing ANT? That I should be writing just AN, then the parent. Then in parent, what I need to do is I have to start from here. Then I will ask myself that should I go this side or down? Yeah, obviously down, because you have more number of carbon atoms down here. Then I have methyl, which is here, one methyl here and one methyl here. Okay, that is why the parent is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, pent. Pent is the parent, and we have the substituent as dimethyl. Substituent as dimethyl. Yes, correct, Umar. Okay, in the second one again, let us start with the parent directly, because I hope you know that functional group is E, right? The functional group will be E. The unsaturation will be AN, then the parent. We need to look at the parent. Now the parent will be 1, 2. Now obviously I need to go down. That is why this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again pent. And the substituent will be dimethyl. And after that, here again the parent. No, that's where I go wrong. 1, 2. Then I need to go down, because there are 3 carbons here, there are 2 carbons there. So here you will have the substituent as ethyl. Oops. Okay, I need to reshare my screen. Yeah. This is ethyl. And see, this is how many carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon, right? And this is third butyl. Third butyl. Okay. So maybe you can write the correct answers. Sarah, you understand why this is third butyl? Yes, Sarah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I move? Can I move, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us move on to the non-alkyl substituent. Okay. Okay. Non-alkyl. Substituent. Okay. Now let us look at a structure here. Let us look at a structure here. Suppose we have, suppose we have C double bond O, and let us suppose that we have NH2 here, NH2, and let us suppose we have chlorine here. Okay, chlorine here. So now I can differentiate that. I can obviously say that this is our parent. This is one of our substituent, which is non-alkyl. This is another substituent, which is non-alkyl. Now, have you ever seen NH2 before? Like, we are studying nomenclature, right? Have you seen NH2 before? Yes or no? Anywhere? Acha. What did we learn first of all in IUPAC nomenclature, Reba? Which part? Tell me now. Yes, Reba. What did we learn? Are in IUPAC nomenclature, there are 5 parts of IUPAC nomenclature. So where did we start from? Yes, Reba. Yes, Umar. Correct. Reba is not here. Sarah, you tell me.
Functional group.
Functional group. And we have seen NH2 there, no?
Amine.
You have seen. I mean, just tell me that. We have seen that. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you remember. But Cl, have we seen Cl anywhere? No, no?
No.
No. But again, see, this is a function. This is a substituent now. This is a substituent. This is not a functional group now. No, but this is present in the list of functional group. Okay, so now what I'm dividing is, I'm dividing the non-alkyl substituent into 2 parts. Okay, one part, and this is another part. Now, one of them will be from the list of functional group. Okay. Now those non-alkyl substituent which are from the list of functional group, and there are others. Okay. So for example, in this structure you have NH2, right? And for example, if you have this type of structure OH and there is NH2, now this again, NH2 is a non-alkyl substituent, but we have seen that in the list of functional group. Similarly, you can have, let us say, ketone, and if there is OH, right? So now this OH is a functional group which we have already seen in the list of, sorry, this OH is a substituent which we have already seen in the list of functional group. Now in others, for example, we have, if I don't have anything even, and then I have NO2. Now this NO2 is not a functional group, so it will be a substituent, right? After we have chosen the parent chain. So the parent chain is here, the parent chain is this, here the parent chain is this, and this is the substituent. Similarly, you can also have many other things, for example, which is, let's say OH is here, and you have chlorine here, you have bromine here, right? So you have this as the functional group, sorry, this as the parent, this as the functional group, and these two things are non-alkyl, non-alkyl substituent, but we have not seen them in the list of functional group. Okay, so you understand this partition, the classification, yes or no? Tell me. Ariba, Muhammad Umar, Muhammad Sheikh, Sara.
Yes, sir.
Hannah? Okay. So right now substituent from the list of functional group. Substituent. Wait a second, okay. Wait a second, someone is at the door. Okay, no, my brother came, so I don't need to go. List of functional group. Now, I will write the structure. Okay, and here I will write the substituent. That means what name do I have to write if they are present as substituent? Okay, so if you have COOH, if you have COOH, which is as a substituent, then I will write carboxy. Suppose you have SO3H, SO3H, this will be written as sulfo. And then you have COOR, then this will be written as alkoxy carbonyl. Okay, now for this, let me give you some example. If the COOR, CH3 is present, then this will be written, rather than alkoxy, it will be methoxycarbonyl. Okay, this is for the alkyl which is present here. This is alkyl. Okay, now that is methyl here, that is why this will be methoxycarbonyl. Similarly, you can have COO, C2H5. This will be ethoxycarbonyl. Okay, now after that you had COX. This will be halocarbonyl. Now to give an example, you can have COBr. This will be bromocarbonyl. Similarly, you can also have COCl. This will be chlorocarbonyl. Okay, now you can also have CONH2. If you have CONH2, this will be carbamyl. Carbamyl. If you have CN, this is known as nitrile. No, this is known as cyano. This will be known as cyano, not nitrile. Nitrile is the functional group name. Yeah, this will be known as cyano. Then you can also have C double bond O. This will be, okay, before this you have CH, but okay, fine. This is oxo. CHO. This is oxo or formyl. And after this, we have OH, hydroxy. And then you have NH2. This will be amino. Write this down. Let me know if you're done. Done? Let me know if you're done, guys. Okay. Yes, Reba, Sarah, Muhammad Umar, Abhinav, Asaf. Done? No.
So what is that above gyno?
Above?
Gyno.
Kind?
Gyno. Gyno.
Cyano.
Yeah. That.
Before cyano, we have carbaamyl. Okay, this is not double A, sorry. Carbaamyl. Carbaamyl.
Answer.
Done? Okay. Now, right? Other substituents. Now, in other substituents, you have a list of halogens. The group, okay, sorry for this mess up. Halogens. In halogens, you have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine. So fluorine is written as chloro, chloro, bromo, iodo. Then you have few more. NO2 is nitro. Then you have OR, which is alkoxy. For example, if you have OCS3, this will be methoxy. If you have OC2H5, this will be ethoxy. As simple as that. Write this down. Let me know if you're done. Done? Now write a question, all of you.
Sir, wait, I'm writing.
Yeah, okay. Identify functional group, unsaturation, parent and substituent in following. This is homework, okay? This is homework. Okay. So maybe you can have some difficulty in the substituent part, but I hope that you can still write at least till parent, okay? Please start like that only, functional group, unsaturation, parent, substituent. Yes, Sarah, Reba, Muhammad Umar, are you done?
Yes, sir.
Let me know, okay?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you're done, okay? What about you, Awsaf, Muhammad Sheikh? Done? By the way,
Yes, sir.
yeah, okay, fine. So those who have done, you guys can leave, okay? Fine. Thank you. And we will meet on tomorrow only, no? Yeah, we have a class tomorrow on thermodynamics. Yeah. We'll meet tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. Take care, guys.